You think the most terrifying things in the universe are massive black holes, exploding stars, or rogue asteroids? You are wrong. The most terrifying thing in the universe is nothingness. About 700 million light-years away from us, in the heart of the cosmos, lies a massive anomaly that even scientists are afraid to explain. It is a pitch black hole, 330 million light-years wide, in the shape of a perfect sphere. A region of space that should contain tens of thousands of galaxies, yet it is completely empty. What happened there? Did nature make a mistake? Or is there something hiding in that massive darkness, swallowing the stars? Today we are looking into that terrifying, erased zone on the map of the universe. The Boötes Void. Here are 10 blood-chilling facts about it, and when you hear number 1, you will never look up at the night sky the same way again. If you're ready, let's dive into the dark. Number 10. Mind-Boggling Dimensions. It is almost impossible for the human brain to comprehend just how massive the Boötes Void is. Its diameter is a staggering 330 million light-years. It alone takes up nearly 0.3% of the entire observable universe. If you were to board a commercial airplane flying at 600 miles per hour, trying to cross from one end of this void to the other, the journey would take you trillions of years. Even light, the fastest thing in existence, takes 330 million years just to pierce through this darkness. In fact, no real image of the Boötes Void has ever been captured. It is so profoundly empty that if you pointed a camera toward it, the only thing you'd see is absolute pitch-black darkness. We only know of its existence because of how the surrounding galaxies are aligned, as if they are recoiling from a massive, invisible hole. Number 9. The Impossible Discovery. In 1981, when astronomer Robert Kirshner and his team first scanned this region, their telescopes returned absolutely no light data. Kirshner's team initially thought the telescope lenses were broken or that their computers had crashed, because physically, a region of space that large being completely empty was impossible. When they realized their equipment was working perfectly, they didn't feel the joy of discovery. They felt a cold sense of dread. It was truly empty. Number 8. The Missing Galaxies. The structure of the universe is like a massive glowing spider web. Galaxies gather along the threads of this cosmic web. Mathematically, a volume of space the size of the Boötes Void should contain at least 10,000 massive galaxies, meaning trillions of planets. But so far, we have found only about 60 isolated galaxies inside that giant darkness. Where did those missing 9,940 galaxies go? Or were they never there to begin with? Number 7. Absolute isolation. Do you know what would happen if our solar system and the Milky Way galaxy were located in the exact center of the Boötes Void? In the words of astronomer Greg Aldering, if the Milky Way had been in the center of the Boötes Void, we wouldn't have known there were other galaxies until the 1960s. Our night sky would be practically pitch black. We would have lived in eternal cosmic loneliness, thinking we were the absolute only living things in the entire universe. Number 6. The Timeline Anomaly. To explain how this void formed, scientists proposed the soap bubble theory. They argued that smaller voids merged together over time to create this giant one. But when they did the math, the theory collapsed. For so many smaller voids to merge and form a hole as big as Boötes, the universe would have to be at least 30 to 40 billion years old. Yet our universe is only 13.8 billion years old, meaning this explanation alone may not fully account for something this large. Number 5. Bizarre galaxy alignment. Things get even weirder here. The rare 60 galaxies we did find inside the void are not scattered randomly. They are arranged in a strange tube-like shape, pointing from the center of the void toward the outside. Astrophysicists cannot make sense of this. It gives the eerie impression that these galaxies are trying to escape, fleeing from something terrifying in the dead center of the darkness. Number 4. Unnatural geometry. Nothing in the universe is perfect. Planets, nebulas, galaxies, they are all asymmetrical and irregular, because that's how nature works. But the Boötes Void is almost a perfect sphere. At first glance, such a smooth, spherical structure seems extremely unlikely in nature. It looks as if this shape didn't form randomly, but rather expanded outward from a center point, equally in all directions, almost as if it was engineered. Number 3. The death bubble. According to some quantum physicists, the Boötes Void might be a region of false vacuum decay. If the physical balance of the universe breaks at a single point, it creates an expanding bubble of pure destruction moving at the speed of light, instantly disintegrating every atom and galaxy it touches into nothingness. Perhaps the Boötes Void is the epicenter of such a cosmic collapse, and this wave of absolute erasure is still expanding in all directions. And now, we come to the truly terrifying part. The theory that the void isn't natural at all. Number 2. Type 3 civilizations. What if I told you there's a way to measure how powerful a civilization really is? It's not by weapons, not by intelligence, but by one thing: energy. In 1964, a Soviet astrophysicist named Nikolai Kardashev proposed a scale to rank civilizations based on how much energy they can control. A Type 1 civilization controls the energy of an entire planet. A Type 2 harnesses the power of a star. And a Type 3? It dominates the energy of an entire galaxy. And what you're looking at right now might be exactly that. According to some researchers, the Boötes Void isn't actually empty. Those missing 10,000 galaxies and trillions of planets are still there. But a super civilization that evolved billions of years before us may have encased every single star in their empire with massive metal cages known as Dyson Spheres. In theory, such structures would capture most of a star's energy, making them extremely difficult to detect. The Boötes Void might actually be the map of a massive dark alien empire, an invisible cosmic invasion. Number 1. They might be coming for us. The Boötes Void is approximately 700 million light-years away from us. In the vast scale of the cosmos, looking into distance is actually looking back in time. This means we aren't seeing the void as it is today. We are seeing a snapshot of it from 700 million years ago. Think about that. 700 million years of evolution, expansion, and engineering that we simply cannot see yet. If a Type 3 civilization was already Dyson sphering entire galaxies back then, where are they now? What does that void look like in the present moment? We are looking at a chronological ghost. But this raises a more chilling question. If the universe is teeming with such powerful empires, why is it so quiet? This brings us to the dark forest theory. The theory suggests that the universe is a dark forest filled with silent hunters. Any civilization advanced enough to survive eventually realizes the same thing. To broadcast your existence is to invite your own extinction. In this forest, survival demands silence. Every advanced race stays hidden, watching from the shadows. And then, there is us. For over 100 years, humanity has been broadcasting. Radio waves, television signals, deep space probes. We have been shouting into the dark forest, loud, constant, and impossible to miss. While we desperately search for a sign of life, we are simultaneously revealing exactly where we are. We are the only ones screaming in a forest where everyone else is holding their breath. Some suggest that large cosmic structures like the Boötes Void are the ultimate hiding spots, empires so vast they've effectively erased themselves from the light spectrum. So the real question isn't whether we are alone. The question is, are we truly unnoticed? Or are the hunters already on their way? What do you think? Is the Boötes Void just a simple mistake of nature, or a dark end waiting for us in the shadows? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel as we uncover the greatest mysteries of science, history, and the universe. Stay curious and keep searching for the truth.